I've given divination readings, and we are live out here at the Hagerstown Speedway with the People's Convoy. So this will be what's going on in the world and in your life also. So what flows through me is not of me, and we just have a good time. As we look at the soul charts, I have these soul charts set up for January, February, March, and April, and you will see the different colors, and that will distinguish as to what month. So you're going to see a lot of past, what happened in the past from January. And yes, those are my animals. I have 4 chihuahuas and a cat. And we are traveling. And I'm trying a different mount. And as the dogs walk across my lap, it is very difficult to keep a steady camera on the camera mount that I have. So I'm still going to have to figure something out. But as you see, there's a whole bunch of color, that was Sophie, going on in with you. And it recently came up. All right, girls. Come on. Off, Sophie, Rhodey, Sophie. There we go. That's the culprits, Sophie and Rhodey. All right, now we're coming back again. Let's see if we can get this here. Okay, so Taurus, once again, there's a lot of things that's right on top of you, and it has been coming more apparent. And it's, are you living to your true, authentic self? Because that's what you're coming into. Living more might be, it feels good to you. And therefore, start doing and being and treating yourself better. There's going to be new opportunities coming at the end of the month. So do not put yourself down. That is your job. Do not put yourself down. Do not allow others to put yourself down this month, and see what happens. Then we can start talking about money next month. But it's valuing yourself. Do not devalue yourself. Your words speak wisdom. So say what you mean what you say, don't say it mean, but share your wisdom. And that's a big part of working upon you. Now, in April, we have a full moon coming up on in your 6th house: work, service, health, daily routine. What needs to be addressed? Were you doing too much, and you were indulging a little bit too much in March, and now it's time to pull back because you are seeing what needs to be addressed. And as we're coming down through, I'm just doing a general, and this is where the planetary aspects are going to be hitting in your life, not you particularly hard in certain places, depending on where your the planets are at your time of birth in this chart. So that's why it's a general. If you were to put your planets into the signs, and that would show what house, where it would hit you personally. So now we're coming up to the ninth house, and you see all the color that's going on in there. And the ninth house is higher learning, long distance travels. Are you one of the many who recently heard about the People's Convoy and decided to join them on a whim? You just picked up and said, I'm going, and it has created a much, it's opened a new world for you if you are one of those who picked up and came with the People's Convoy from California to Hagerstown, Maryland. Excuse me, where this is being recorded live. Gotta take my sips every now and then because I've got to figure out how to get this steady. And I have a tickle in my throat, and it doesn't want to seem to go away. So I'm going to see if I can get me a peppermint out of my pocket and see if we can do that. And that would really, really help out. Okay. So, as I was saying, if you decided and you came across with the People's Convoy, you are seeing how you can actually have changes. Girls, stop. Somebody's out here grabbing some pieces of wood. Girls. Sorry about that rude interruption. Who are you barking at? Sophie. Yeah, that's one thing about guard dogs. They're definitely keeping on the job. Excuse me, even when you don't want them to. So, okay, continuing. Whether you join the convoy or not, you have had an opportunity to expand your horizons, to learn new things, things that have been challenging you, what you thought that you knew, and you really didn't. And that's going to be in your career also, that's going to be what is it that you've really wanted to do in your career, and it's going to be pushing you and squeezing you. And if you have not found that career, if you are not doing what you really, really wanted to do with your life, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. Okay, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Excuse me. I'm definitely gonna have to find something to take that tickle out before I do my next live stream. Between the cough and the dogs, it doesn't sound very good. So anyhow, let's get back to your hopes and dreams. Your friends and your associates have been multiplying. Are we looking at each one and considering them as potentials? Or do we write them off as judging a book by the cover? That is what you're going to have to make a decision as to. And then as we are coming up, excuse me, changing jobs, changing positions, doing what you really want to do, being of service to others, there is a push, because by healing yourself, you can heal others. And by helping others to heal, you can heal yourself. So there's lots of potentials that are coming up in April. And also that full moon on the 1st. So we're going to have blue moon in April on the 1st and on the 30th. So new beginnings, big time new beginnings for you, Taurus. New beginnings. The beginning of the month, the end of the month. By the end of the month, you will be a whole new person. So, much love. GLoLady signing out. Am I stopping? Well, I guess I can take it off. Oh, this phone and stop it. Oh, sorry.